Sometime in the next 10 minutes, a $9 spreadsheet is going to sell itself to a stranger on the other side of the planet, and the person who built it won't even be awake to see it happen. That's the honest version of boring businesses that make money while you sleep. And in 2026, the online versions are quietly out-earning a lot of the vending machine routes this platform keeps romanticizing. Because that's the gap in the whole boring business trend. Every video is laundromats, car washes, vending machines, trucks, quarters, lease agreements, a landlord who won't call you back. Almost nobody covers the fully online versions, the boring digital models you can run from a laptop with no boss, no camera, and no personal brand attached to your face. So that's this video, 8 boring online businesses that make money while you sleep. A real number range on every single one, the honest catch that usually gets left out, and an opportunity score out of 10 so you can compare them straight across. At the end, I'll rank all 8, name the surprise winner, and call out the one that looks brilliant on paper and quietly wastes your money. Quick heads up before number 1. The 6th one on this list takes about a weekend to set up and requires 0 writing after that. Most people skip right past it, and that's exactly why it still pays. Stay with me for that one. And to be clear, none of this is get rich quick. Every item here trades front-loaded work for money that shows up later on its own schedule. Most of these cost under $100 to start, and none of them need your face. If that trade sounds fair, keep watching. Number 1, the niche affiliate review site. You build a small website that reviews products in one tiny category: crawl space dehumidifiers, shed insulation, pond pumps. When a reader clicks your link and buys, the brand pays you a commission, and the site keeps doing that whether you're at your desk or not. The entire play lives on low-traffic, high-intent keywords. Best dehumidifier for a 500 square foot crawl space might get 150 searches a month, which sounds like nothing, until you realize nearly everyone typing it has a credit card in hand. The big review sites can't be bothered with searches that small. That's your opening. Realistic numbers: about $10 a year for a domain, $5 to $10 a month for hosting, and 30 to 50 genuinely useful articles built up over several months. After roughly 6 months of setup, $200 to $800 a month is a realistic range, and by then it's mostly passive, a few hours of updates a month.
Now, this next part is the boring one, and it's also the single step that decides whether the site ever earns a dollar. So stick with me. Keyword research. Before writing anything, you spend a few tedious evenings in a keyword tool hunting for those small, specific buyer searches. Skip it, and you'll write 50 articles nobody ever finds. Do it properly, and 10 visitors a day can cover your car insurance. The honest catch: Google is moody, and AI answers have been eating the easy informational clicks for a couple of years now, which is exactly why you aim at buyer keywords. Those still convert. Check commissions before you commit too. Amazon's program often pays between 1 and 4.5%, depending on category, while independent brand programs pay 10 to 30%. So the same 100 clicks can earn 5 times more purely based on who you partner with. Opportunity score: 6 out of 10. Real money and tiny overhead, but slow, and you're renting traffic from a search engine that changes its mind. Number 2 pays faster. Number 2, the digital template shop. If you'd rather build than write, this one's yours. Notion dashboards, Canva templates, spreadsheets, a budget tracker, a wedding seating chart, an invoice pack for cleaning businesses. You list them on Etsy or Gumroad. The file delivers itself the second someone pays, and one Saturday of work keeps selling for years. It's the purest definition of boring online side hustles. You format a spreadsheet once, and strangers are still paying you for it 3 years later. Realistic numbers: templates sell for $4 to $19, and pricing near the top of that range with a genuinely polished product beats racing to the bottom. With 20 to 40 solid listings, $100 to $500 a month inside your first year is a fair range. And it climbs from there because reviews compound. Costs stay tiny. Etsy charges a 20-cent listing fee plus roughly 6.5% per sale. Gumroad takes a flat cut of about 10%, and Canva and Notion cost nothing to start with. Here's the part most people miss though. One template does nothing.
This is a catalog game, and shops win with 40 listings, not 4, because every listing is another doorway into your store. Etsy's search also favors shops with sales history, so your first 10 sales will be the slowest 10 sales of your life. The fix is specificity. Not budget planner, but budget planner for travel nurses. Not meal planner, but meal planner for a family of 6 on $150 a week. Specific outsells pretty every single time. Opportunity score, 7 out of 10. Faster to first dollar than the affiliate site, genuinely passive delivery, and a cold start that tests your patience. Number 3 is the only item on this list where you own the audience outright, and that quietly changes all the math. Number 3, the AI-assisted niche newsletter. One useful email once a week in one tight niche. No face, no filming, no personal brand, just a roundup that lands every Thursday for backyard chicken keepers, home lab builders, or youth soccer coaches. The niche matters more than the writing. You want a corner of the internet where people already spend money on their hobby or their job. The workflow is why this made the list. AI drafts the skeleton, finds the week's links, summarizes them. You spend 60 to 90 minutes curating, fact-checking, and adding the 2 or 3 lines of actual opinion that make people stay subscribed. That last step isn't optional. An unedited AI newsletter reads like one, and readers quietly leave. Now the number that surprises people. You don't need a big list. In a tight niche, sponsors pay for attention they can't get anywhere else. At even 500 engaged subscribers, small sponsor slots go for $20 to $50 a send. Around 2,000 subscribers, that climbs towards $75 to $150. And stacked with a couple of relevant affiliate links, $100 to $400 a month is a realistic first-year range. Platforms like Beehive have free tiers covering your first couple thousand subscribers, so overhead sits near zero. The honest catch: growth is the grind. Nobody wakes up wanting another newsletter, so you'll be answering questions in forums, swapping cross-promos with other small senders, and earning subscribers one at a time for months. And call it what it is, semi-passive. The send goes out every week whether you're inspired or not, though batching 2 or 3 issues ahead buys you real freedom. Opportunity score, 8 out of 10. Slowest start on the list, but it's the only asset here that no algorithm change can repossess. Number 4 is the purest make it once, sell it forever model of the 8, and the easiest to get wrong. Number 4, the done-for-you prompt pack store. You package tested AI prompts for one specific job and sell them as instant downloads. Listing description packs for real estate agents. Lesson planning packs for teachers. Customer message templates for Etsy sellers. Zero fulfillment, zero inventory, pure digital delivery. Someone buys at 2 a.m., a PDF arrives, and you were never involved. If you've typed Passive Income Online Business 2026 into a search bar lately, half of what came back was someone selling exactly this, which tells you 2 things at once. The demand is real, and the competition is absurd. Realistic numbers. Packs sell for $5 to $27, and a small storefront of them realistically brings in $50 to $200 a month. The generic stuff is worthless. Those 500 ChatGPT prompts lists are free in 1,000 places. What survives is profession-specific workflow. The prompts plus the exact process a busy agent follows on a Tuesday morning, in order, with examples. You're not selling prompts, you're selling someone their afternoon back. The smarter sellers also bundle several packs into one $27 mega version. Higher price, same fulfillment cost of $0. The honest catch: it's a race to the bottom with a short shelf life. Models keep improving, and every big upgrade makes last year's packs feel like last year's phone cases. Plan on refreshing the product a few times a year, forever, which chips away at the passive part. Opportunity score, 5 out of 10. The easiest item here to launch this week, and the hardest to defend next year. Number 5 is the one your gut should already be suspicious of. Good, keep that feeling switched on. Number 5, the PLR ebook bundle reseller. PLR means private label rights. You buy a bundle of ebooks once, usually $15 to $100, and the license legally lets you rebrand them, put your name on the cover, and sell them forever through a simple sales page. On paper, it's the best deal ever offered. Someone else did all the writing, you keep 100% of every sale, from a one-time purchase until the end of time. You can feel the but coming, so here it is. Most PLR content is recycled filler, written years ago, vague, padded, and sold to thousands of other buyers who are uploading the exact same files with a different cover this very week. Readers can tell within a page. Marketplaces increasingly reject unedited PLR outright, and refund requests quietly claw back whatever a bad bundle earns. If you do buy rights, read the actual license first. Some forbid selling on marketplaces like Etsy entirely, and that fine print has burned plenty of people. Realistic numbers, and this range is wider than any other on the list for a reason. For most people who run this exactly as advertised, the honest number is 0. For the minority who treat PLR as a skeleton, rewrite it in their own voice, update the examples, and aim it at one specific audience, $50 to $300 a month is achievable. But notice what just happened. The moment it works, it stopped being passive, because the value came from your rewriting, not the rights. Opportunity score? 4 out of 10. Remember in the intro when I said one of these looks brilliant on paper? Hold that thought until the verdict. And now the one I teased at the very start. The weekend setup. The one with 0 writing. The one most people skip. Number 6, the niche Pinterest traffic funnel. Here's what almost everyone gets wrong about Pinterest. It's not social media. It's a visual search engine with over 500 million monthly users, and a huge share of them are planning something they intend to buy. A kitchen, a trip, a wedding, a garage full of camping gear. A post on most platforms is dead within 24 hours. A pin can keep resurfacing in search for months, sometimes years. Compounding shelf life is the entire business model. The setup really is one weekend. Pick a niche with a solid affiliate program. Home organization, camping gear, budget printables. Open an account, build 5 to 10 boards, then batch 30 to 50 pins in Canva. Simple text-on-image designs, and the only words you'll ever write are headlines, which is why I said 0 writing. Each pin links to your affiliate landing page, or straight to the offer where the program allows it. Actually, read those rules. Some programs require a page in between, and every single one requires disclosure. After that weekend, maintenance runs 15 to 20 minutes a day of fresh pins, or a scheduler doing it while you're at work. Then you wait, because Pinterest rewards consistency with a slow, compounding curve. Realistic numbers, usually nothing for the first 60 to 90 days, then $100 to $600 a month after 4 to 6 months of steady pinning. And because old pins keep pulling clicks at 3 in the morning, this is about as close as you'll get to make money online while you sleep without owning a server farm. The honest catch is psychological. That 2 to 3 month silence kills most people, and their quitting is precisely why the space stays open. Everyone's chasing short-form video in 2026. Nobody screenshots a Pinterest dashboard for clout, so the boring corner stays quietly profitable. Respect the seasonality too. Organization pins spike in January and gift guides in November. And don't spam direct affiliate links against the rules, because accounts genuinely do get banned for it. Opportunity score, 8.5 out of 10. The highest so far, and yes, that's a hint about where the verdict is heading. Number 7 is the least glamorous thing Amazon will ever pay you for. Number 7, low content publishing on Amazon KDP. Activity books, planners, logbooks. A beekeeping inspection log is basically 100 nearly identical pages. You design the interior once, upload it, and Amazon prints every copy, ships every order, and handles every customer forever. You collect roughly 60% of the list price minus printing costs, which on a $7.99 logbook works out to about $2 to $3.50 a copy landing in your account. Realistic numbers. This is a pure volume game. One book does nothing, and 10 probably won't either. 50 to 100 live titles in real niches can bring in $50 to $300 a month in fairly steady royalties. And it genuinely is money that arrives while you're asleep, because Amazon never closes. Pricing matters too. $6.99 to $9.99 is the sweet spot where royalties stay meaningful and buyers don't hesitate. Here's the part that decides winners though. The generic lane is beyond dead. Gratitude Journal has tens of thousands of listings. Don't even open that door. What still sells is specific and deeply unsexy. RV maintenance logs, chicken coop record books, homeschool attendance trackers. The duller and more precise the audience, the less competition you'll find waiting. The honest catch. Reviews accumulate slowly. Amazon ads can quietly eat your entire margin if you don't cap them. And one careless trademarked word in a title can put your whole account at risk. So you check every phrase before publishing. People have lost 5 years of catalog over one lazy keyword. Opportunity score, 6 out of 10. Real royalties and real automation, but a long grind to volume in a crowded room. One left. It's the closest thing on this list to a business in a box, and that's both the pitch and the problem. Number 8, the one funnel affiliate machine. Instead of creating any product at all, You pick one proven digital course or coaching offer that pays affiliates 30 to 50%, and you build a single funnel around it. The funnel is 3 pieces: a landing page giving away something genuinely useful, a checklist or a starter guide, an automated sequence of 5 to 7 emails that teaches first and pitches the course once near the end, and the offer link itself, disclosed clearly, every time. Free software covers all of it. Most funnel platforms have a free tier that covers both the funnel and the email automation, and once it's live, the sequence runs untouched. Realistic numbers: a $150 to $300 course at 40% commission pays $60 to $120 per sale, so even 4 sales a month is real money. $100 to $500 a month is a realistic range once the funnel is being fed, and fed is the entire catch. A funnel isn't traffic, it's plumbing. Build it, point nothing at it, and it earns exactly 0, forever. That's why this item is honestly an add-on, not a standalone. Your pins from number 6 or your newsletter from number 3 become the water supply, and suddenly the plumbing matters. The other warning is about judgment.
Pick the offer like you're the buyer. Go through the course yourself if you can, because promoting one junk product torches the only real asset in this whole model, which is trust. Opportunity score: 7 out of 10 bolted onto another item on this list, several points lower alone. And that's all 8. Now the part I promised at the start: the ranking, the winner, and the one to avoid. Ranked by opportunity score from the bottom. And remember what the score weighs: pay, ease of starting, demand, and ceiling. So a 6 isn't a failure, it's a trade. At 4 out of 10, the PLR reseller. That's the overrated one I flagged in the intro. The best sounding pitch of the 8, buy once and sell forever. And the pitch is precisely what's wrong with it. The only version that earns is the version where you rewrite everything, which is just being an author with extra steps. At 5, prompt packs. Real pocket money, short shelf life. At 6, the affiliate review site and low content KDP. Both legitimate, both slow, both crowded. At 7, the template shop and the one funnel affiliate setup. Honest workhorses that do exactly what they say. At 8, the newsletter. And that's the sleeper of this list. It scores under the winner today, but it's the only item where the audience belongs to you. No algorithm update can repossess an email list, and every other item here plugs into it eventually. And at 8.5, the surprise winner, the niche Pinterest funnel. Near 0 cost, 1 weekend of setup, no writing, months of compounding, and it stays uncrowded precisely because it's unfashionable. Of all the online businesses that make money while you sleep, it's the one where a boring reputation is doing you the biggest favor. So if you only start one, start the Pinterest funnel. The setup fits in a weekend, the daily upkeep fits inside a lunch break, and the cost fits inside a coffee budget. One honest caveat: if you know you need a first sale quickly to stay motivated, begin with the template shop instead. It pays sooner even though it ranks a notch lower. But if you can sit through 90 quiet days without flinching, number 6 is the best ratio of effort to outcome on this entire list. 30 days from now, you won't have quit your job, but you'll own an asset that's aging in your favor instead of another saved playlist. Before you build anything, here's what none of those numbers show, because this is the part every version of this video leaves out. Taxes. All of this is self-employment income. In the US, set aside 25 to 30% of every dollar, because self-employment tax alone runs about 15.3% before regular income tax even starts. Ramp time and survivorship. Every range I gave describes people who stuck with it past month 4. Most quit in month 2, right before the curve bends, so the true median outcome includes a lot of zeros from people who stopped early. The ranges are real, and so is the quitting. Platform risk. Google updates, Etsy suspensions, KDP takedowns, Pinterest bans. Renting traffic from one platform is fragile, which is why the quiet professionals run 2 channels at once, and why that unfashionable email list keeps coming up. And the phrase itself, while you sleep, is real, but it describes the second half of the story. The first half is unpaid weekends, and even the most passive item here wants 2 to 5 hours a week of maintenance, forever. Anyone promising otherwise is usually selling a course about it. So here's your next 30 days. Weekend 1. Open the Pinterest account, build your boards, pick one affiliate program, and actually read its linking rules before you pin anything. Weekends 2 and 3. Batch 30 to 50 pins in Canva. Then 20 minutes a day, every day, no exceptions. And if you've got spare evenings, start building one template so you'll eventually have a product of your own to point pins at. And leave the PLR bundles on the shelf.
If this saved you from buying somebody's passive income masterclass, a like genuinely helps YouTube put this in front of the next person in the same spot. And subscribe if you want more real numbers breakdowns. There are a few on the channel already that go deeper on today's winner. Boring pays. Quietly, slowly, and almost always to the people who actually finish the setup weekend. Go be one of them.